Alright, hey, welcome to Colors. This is City of Liverpool Online Radio Station. My name is Johnston-Lynch, and you're watching Engagement. And Engagement is a show that is where we bridge the community with the college and being able to, do community fairs, talk to people and in the community about what they're doing and what's going on. And pretty much we have here in the studio today some special guests from MPower People, and they're going to be talking about one of those tragic stories that we always know about where fundings get cut, especially for community programs, social programs, programs that help and service people and just looking for whether it's external activities or something to do or basically, something for them as far as what's important, right? I mean, you would agree with that, wouldn't you guys? That pretty much that's what MPower does. So we're going to talk a little bit more about it, but first let's introduce our guest here. So sitting next to me is the lovely Callie.
Hello, you're okay, Chaz?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much. And Benj?
Hello.
Yeah, okay. So pretty much, Callie and Benj, you guys are coming here from MPower People. Can you at least tell our audience what MPower People does before you say, and maybe how it helps you or what it's all about?
Do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. So for the last year or so, I've been working with disabled clients with all the different disabilities, mental, physical. I'm just trying to empower them and get them to meet new people, improve their skills, get fitter by doing different activities.
Activities like, Callie, you would give me a rundown of some of the activities that MPower People offers. I mean, we let our audience know, for you, because you're one of the people who actually utilizes the services of MPower People. Can you tell me what kind of activities do they offer?
Yeah, they offer boxing with an Olympic boxer called Courtney Fry.
All right.
Who always attends on a Friday morning, 10 to 11.
Yeah.
Which used to be in the hangar in MPac, but now it's moved to Kensington. So the people who've been going to the hangar in MPac has moved to Kensington, and what they're doing is developing the skills on how to punch, doing guards, and doing uppercuts and things like that.
Yeah. Kind of like the old Rocky thing going on. Yeah. And so that's great. I mean, sometimes that's really good, strong physical activity to get involved with. Are you involved with that, or are you, Benji?
No, I haven't personally done it, but I know Callie has.
Oh, really? Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Well, so how's it been for you doing the boxing?
I felt great doing it, even now. I still continue, with the boxing. But I'm a creative arts media student.
All right.
So, if I had spare time, I'd actually, go to the boxing. But what I've got out of the boxing is, getting your frustration out. Developing your strengths, because I've got cerebral palsy, so I could only use one hand basically, because I've got weaker down my right hand side. So it's difficult for people who've got cerebral palsy more than people who haven't. So the people with cerebral palsy has to give it an extra boost.
Yeah. And main thing is you're willing to do it as well.
Yeah.
And then they're also supportive of you, as even though you only have, like you said, one hand to do, but they still teach you different things to do, and you can still feel a part of.
Yeah.
Because isn't that one of the things is it's about the community that you were telling me before. I mean, you're in an organization where there are people who have different various disabilities, but you're also encouraged to do, what everybody else does. You know, because you told me you got writing, art, Tai Chi, and Boccia. Now, when I heard Boccia, I think she meant butcher, right? So I was like, what's Boccia?
Boccia is like a game of bowls. I think I researched Boccia, and I think it's originally from Greece.
Wow.
So what you do is you get into pairs of 4. So one team has red balls, and then the other team has red balls. So the first person, like example, Benji would have the jack, which you'll have a red to. So you'd have 2 red balls, and then the other person has 2 blue balls.
Yeah.
So Benji
2
would
blue balls. Sorry.
Benji would throw the jack, and then he'd throw the red ball. So whoever's the closest has, you know, like the second throw. But if I rolled it and it never touched like the jack, that would be my second go.
Yeah. So it's kind of like bowls, you know, or that shoehorning thing where it has to, you know, it's the same thing, but it's a different name, this type of game. But it is fun.
Yeah, love it.
So
It's
that's the main thing, isn't it?
It's the accuracy what you need to get.
Yeah, that's that. I can definitely see that. It's all about the accuracy. Now, I think the reason why we're talking about, you know, MPower People and what they do is because, as I said at the opening, is that MPower People is under threat now, isn't it? I mean, like, as most community services, you know, they apply for funding every year, and so the funding did not happen at this round, and so it's a concern about MPower People not existing after a while. So can you first tell me, before you talk about the fundraiser, I mean, like, what would that mean for you if there was no longer any MPower People?
I'll be devastated, to be honest, because there's so much people involved in MPower, and you've seen the progression of, like, starting from the bottom to working to the top. Even if they have never had that confidence, right, now they've stepped up to empower people, they've got that speaker where they can speak their mind, and I like that because people don't normally do that. They just sit and hide their feelings, and I don't think that's right, you know what I mean? But because of Empower, they've made them stronger and believed in themselves, and that's what we want.
Yeah. What about you, Benji? I mean, because you started out as a volunteer with Empower People, and then you actually ended up working for them, kind of like helping out in the digital side. And tell us about your background and what you do with Empower.
Yeah, so I work with Michelle, just supporting all the different clients, and it's been amazing seeing like the growth of them. And in about less than a year, and if it closed, it's been really sad, because obviously they're growing and growing each week, and we'll have to stop.
Well, what about you? I mean, it'd be sad for you as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be sad for me.
Yeah, no, I totally hear that. I mean, we did some work over the summer with Empower People here at Showrunners in the launch of Colors. Like, we did a project together with Liverpool Pride, and, like, you know, just kind of like just being in a short period of time, realizing how important Empower People are, instead of saying are, you know, to a community of people is really amazing. So basically what you're here also talking about is that you guys are, not only do you have a Just Giving site, which we'll have on the screen at the bottom throughout the interview and when we put it out with the full detailed interview, which is justgiving.com /crowdfunding /empower_people CIC. And, but you have a big event coming up, I understand, at the Adelphi. A big fundraising event that an organization called M.A.D, Make a Difference, is a charity organization that is kind of like helping to get behind Empower People to help raise, they're looking to raise $10K to keep this organization going. And they're having a white collar boxing event. I mean, this is like serious Fight Club. Are you going to be down with that there, Kelly? I mean, Fight Club, you know?
I will.
Really?
I will be donating to the Empower, even though
I'm talking about the fighting part.
But I will be sitting right at the front.
Yeah. So, Benji, can you tell me any more about this fundraising event that you guys are having? It's the 24th of March at the Adelphi. And so tell me, I mean, is that based around some of the boxing that you guys are doing? How did this come about, this white collar boxing?
Basically, it's one of our clients' brothers does it. So she suggested it to Michelle, and we spoke to them, and basically it's just a group of
Average, everyday fighters.
guys who are interested in boxing, and they're going to be training, I think, 3 times a week for 3 months.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
For this event, and you know, we've been down a couple of times to see them, and it looks serious stuff.
Some serious blood sport going on there. I don't know. I mean, like, it's crazy. You wouldn't get me in some bare knuckle fighting ring or anything like that. You know, I couldn't take it. I'm sorry, couldn't. But anyway, for those who want to actually show their love and support for MPower People, I mean, like, as you mentioned her name several times, Michelle Smith. I mean, she's like a little spark plug, this woman, you know, and all she does is, like, give of herself, unselfishly to the project. And it's a project that needs to continue, you know. I mean, it's services, not just you guys, but I mean, how many people do you think has come to Empower?
I reckon 30, maybe, not more.
And I mean, as far as connecting with people, like you said there, Callie, I mean, you made a lot of friends.
I have indeed.
Yeah.
Because not only do we participate in Empower, but we go out into the community and socialise a lot more.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's really important, isn't it? You know, it's like, it's kind of like an organization that believes in, you know, people and connections. It's like, it's important for organizations like this to continue. I mean, I really do agree. You know, so, I mean, like, hopefully just hearing this little bit today, you know, like, you also would agree that if you wanted to believe in something, you know, an organization like MPower People is an organization that should stay, you know, doing what they're doing, supporting people, providing creative options, as well as fighting. That's only one thing. I mean, we're talking, you know, creativity, we're talking sports, we're talking human connections, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you say that, Connie?
Yes, I would. And we do healthiness with Josh.
Mm-hmm.
So not only we do unboxing, Tai Chi, creative writing, we're also doing boccia, healthiness sessions, and then we're going out competing with boccia professionals in the community.
Oh, watch out, you botchers. You know what I mean? And I know that, Benji, you actually film some of these activities, don't you?
Yeah.
And edit them and everything, because like you say, you had experience with Liverpool Live TV, didn't you?
Yes.
And stuff. So, I mean, you actually have been recording some of the events. So, when we put it on our YouTube channel, when it goes up, we'll actually try to have some clips of these various different events that Callie is talking about and everything. But I do continue to remind you that, like, when we put this out onto the channel, you'll have right below, you have justgiving.com/crowdfunding/empower_people CIC. I love it when I say long words. You like it too, don't you, Callie?
I do.
All right. I'm just telling you. So, you know, again, the fundraising event at the Adelphi, you can find out more about that on the MPower People website. That's just www.empower_people CIC. That's the name of the website as well, right?
Yeah.
Right, and you might also find it on M.A.D, Make a Difference. That's the charity that's behind putting on this event. And I also understand that the boxers will be actually doing the collection on the night as well, won't they? They'll have, like, if people want to donate to them, because they're the ones who are really putting the activity on the night, that they're willing to give up some of their proceeds as well. So, I mean, hopefully it'll be a really good event. I don't know. My heart, I don't know if it could take it. You know, blood sports, you know. But White Collar Boxing at the Adelphi, 24th of March, fundraising, and this has been Engagement. I'm your host, Chase Johnston-Lynch. I'd like to thank my lovely guest, Callie.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Callie. And Benj.
Thank you.
All right, and big shout out to Michelle Smith as well. You know, good luck with your endeavors, and hopefully this will work in helping people know that MPower People is an organization that's worth saving. Thank you very much. Cue the credits. Colors.
cuff, cuff, cuff.